Hello, my beautiful star seeds. This is Mama Haru sending you hugs. Hug yourself, and kisses mwah, 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 from the love of the universe, from soul to soul, breaking those chains of deception. Now, at this moment, we're going to talk about the beautiful card that's in front of you that says ask and receive. Ask and receive. And the telephone is sitting there as an example of us dialing up, of us praying, or as us meditating to get what we need from the universe. You know, a lot of times you hear people say, just believe it and receive it. Just believe it and receive it. No, it doesn't happen like that. You have to be prepared to receive it. And a lot of times we don't receive it because there's too much frictions in the lines. Too much friction in the line. You know, sometimes when you're on your cell phone or a regular telephone, you try to dial through and you can't get through because you hear all this static, a lot of friction. There's hindrance there. And you can't be heard. So now let's talk about some of those things that stop us from being heard. Let's talk about some things that are to be considered as static. Okay? Or friction. One thing to be considered as friction is spitefulness. You can't get through if you're trying to make someone else pay for something that you think they did wrong to you. And you're setting traps in the way so that they can't get what they're supposed to get. Or you holding back what you know they need and you should be giving to them, but you're holding it back because you are disappointed or upset with them. That is considered as friction. You can't get through unless you're able to be forgiving. If you're an unforgiving person, that's considered as static or friction. You don't know how to let go and forgive people. You don't know how to look at the fact that they're human just like you are. They make mistakes, you make mistakes. You're not forgiving them and letting go and let them move on and you move on. But no, you're like, I'm not going to forgive him or her because they didn't do things the way I want them to do. They didn't give me what I want them to give me. They didn't say what I want them to say. So you're holding back once again. So you're not going to forgive. They said something to you that hurt you. So you're not going to forgive them. You're not thinking about you not forgiving them. It's really mainly hurting yourself because it takes a lot to continue to hold something against someone. That's considered as static or friction. Or you're a selfish person. You don't like to share. It's all about you. You don't want to give someone something because you don't want to make it look like they're doing better than you or they can do the same as you. It's all about me, 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 me. Mine. That is considered as static or friction. Being self-centered. Got to be the life of the party all the time. Cutting other people down. Trying to make other people look bad. To make yourself look supposedly good. Or you're a jealous person. You think that other people are doing better than you because they have something that you don't have. That's friction. And you see a homeless person on the street, or somebody asks you for a dime or a dollar or $5 or whatever. You're more concerned about what they're going to do with the money that you give to them than looking at the fact that it's about you being able to give, period. But you're going to judge them by what you think they're going to do with the money and don't give it to them. That's considered as static or friction. So you see where I'm going with this? You want, but you don't want to give. This is from soul to soul now. So once we clear those lines up, then we're able to receive our wants and our needs. So when you are open to seeing and doing things differently, you will experience the answers and miracles you need. Let me say this again. When you are open to seeing and doing things differently, you will experience the answers and miracles you need. Have you heard people say, you can't see something different when you keep doing the same thing? I think that's the way they put it. You keep getting the same results when you keep doing the same thing. So you have to do differently. So first sit back, think about self, and think about ways you can do to better your way of thinking, to bring in positive thoughts, and to send out positive energy. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. See your faults and forgive yourself. Then you can see other people's fault and forgive them. You see? Because when you see that you're imperfect and would like to be forgiven for things, then you can see they're just like you. And they need to be forgiven too. And that's the way it works. But a lot of times it's been made hard for us because we have been socialized to be self-centered. We have been socialized to try to be better than the next person. Not socialized to help each other, but socialized to be better than the next person. Prime example, when you're in class, why do you think they give you out grades? Oh, Johnny made an A. Oh, Paul made a D. Oh, Cindy made an F. You see what I'm saying? So the person that made the A sticks their chest out. I got this and you didn't. Instead of just doing away with the grading system, and let's help each other all succeed in their own way. We all don't learn the same. We all don't look the same. We all don't speak the same. We all don't walk and talk the same, but we're not supposed to. That's the beauty of life. We are the flowers of life. There's all different kinds of flowers, all different type of animals, all different kinds of creatures in the ocean. That's what makes life so beautiful. All types of birds. That's what makes life so beautiful. But we've been taught to focus on material things and meet people's expectations and not our own expectations. Loved one, I sure hope you see where I'm going with this. It's just like baking that cake. Lay out all the right ingredients, put all the ingredients together. you get the cake that you desire because you had everything you need. You prepared yourself to make that cake. And then not only ask and receive it, you got to feel it and see yourself there. It's just like someone mentioned the word strawberry to you, and you really love strawberries. You love strawberries so much that when they say the word, you taste it. It's almost like you're eating it. That means you're feeling it. And now you're going to make a way to get those strawberries. And that's the way it is. So it's not just desiring it, it's feeling it. And when you begin to feel it, oh, believe you me, you're going to make it happen. And that's the same way with asking and receiving, loved ones. Prepare yourself to receive what you're asking for. Prepare yourself to be heard and remove all of that static and friction, the spitefulness, unforgiveness and selfishness and self-centeredness and jealousness and not giving. Look at your life like that. And I guarantee you, once you move all of that friction, your desires, expectation will just come flowing in. It'll be almost like you don't have to ask for the universe feeling you. It's feeling you. God is feeling and seeing it. Oh, okay. Here it comes. Remember, God doesn't block anything. Everything is always there waiting for you to receive it. But you have to remove the friction. It's that simple. You have to remove the friction. When you're ready, that was a saying that said, when you're ready to learn, the teacher will appear. When you're ready to learn, the teachers will appear. So it's the same thing. In order to receive, you got to remove the friction. And that's all up to you. So here's loving you, loved ones, with the love of the universe, from soul to soul, sending you hugs again, and kisses, Clear up the friction, open up the line, and receive your desires. Until next time, bye-bye.